Hello Libras, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June full moon reading. So welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you are new to my channel. Today we will be diving into the full moon energy in June, which does happen to land on around June 24th, depending on your location. So we're going to take a look at what you're celebrating during this full moon cycle, what your untapped spiritual gifts are, a message from Spirit, how you've grown during the cycle, and action steps that you can take to continue on this path, on this journey. So again, welcome. If you would like to sign up for a free reading or even directions on a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So we're going to dive right in here, Libra. What are you celebrating? What does this full moon celebration look like to you? So let's dive in here. Wow, okay. We have solitude. So it looks like you're coming out of a time of solitude here, possibly that you were in, or an environment situation where you had a lot of learning that took place here in the past. So we have the solitude, the hermit energy showing up, and this is a temporary timeout. That you did a lot of soul searching. There was a lot of wisdom to be gained from a situation here of your past. And I feel like you're celebrating the wisdom gained from a period of being on your own for a little while. You're coming out of the Four of Cups energy. This is discontent and boredom is what I am picking up on. But it's also you feeling like you maybe missed out on an opportunity. So I feel like there's a new opportunity that's come in that you are celebrating, especially after a time of solitude coming in for you. And then with this authority energy, this is the Emperor. So beautiful new beginning regarding some sort of leadership, taking authority in a situation here, setting a firm, solid foundation. This is a very powerful, very stable and grounded person. So whether this is somebody that's come into your life here or if this is your energy, Libra, there's something worth investing in at this time. You have two major arcanas coming in for your main celebratory energy. So the fact that you've been in that solitude, learning, growth stage, I feel like is what kind of called in this Emperor energy. This Emperor doesn't mess around. He's very set on building something firm, want something solid. It could be an authority figure as well, but I feel like there was some sort of step up. There was some sort of commitment that came in after a time of solitude that maybe you felt like you'd missed out on in the past. But I feel like at this time now, you can see he's looking towards, I want to say, not the dark side, but the darker side, where if he just looked behind him, he'd see that the universe has a plan, a higher plan. And I feel like that opportunity has been opened up at this time. So let's take a look. Let's clarify for you, Libra. What is this? Let's clarify the authority card, the Emperor. What is going on with the Emperor here? So this could be, you were in solitude and somebody came into the picture, because we have, a female and male energy showing up here, which it doesn't have to be female or male. It can be male, male, female, male. But yeah, after a time of loss, we have, so they do want me to go this way, but for the sake of the picture, I'm going to flip it here. We have the Five of Cups energy. This is a time after some sort of emotional loss, you feeling brokenhearted, disappointed here, maybe even betrayed, feeling a little bit bitter in a situation. I feel is somebody comes in either to the picture. This could be a new job offer. It could be a new love offer, but there's Emperor energy that is coming in after a time of boredom, after a time of loss and grieving. Something was put out in the open. We have the Seven of Swords showing up in the reverse position here. So I feel like dishonesty was being revealed. Lies were being exposed in a situation. And there was truth and clarity coming out to the forefront as well. And there was a time that a lot of you had to kind of stand your ground here with the Nine of Wands energy. This is the card of determination. It's finding motivation in a difficult period. But it is the wounded warrior. So I feel like you're being celebrated at this time because you're finishing what you've started. There's been some sort of persistence in a situation, some sort of spiritual strength that was needed to get through this situation, Libra, and you have the courage and discipline to step through what it was that you needed to kind of find the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And that's the energy I'm getting as well regarding this missed opportunity or this boredom, is I feel like there was something new that opened up for you. So let's take a look here at your spiritual gifts, your greatest strengths at this time. Whoa. Okay. So we have, okay. Actually, I'm going to put these there, they're telling me, and I'm going to pull one from this. And then these are clarifiers is what I'm hearing. All right, Libra, let's take a look here. What are your untapped spiritual gifts? Thank you, Spirit. We have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. Okay. There's a lot going on in your energy at this time here, Libra. So a lot going on in your emotions. I feel I feel a little bit of anxiety. I feel a little bit of exciting but yet shaky energy. So whatever it is that you're going through right now is pretty intense. We have rest and rejuvenate. So I feel like your spiritual gift is you know when to step back. You know when to kind of take a time out, so to speak, especially because as the main energy, we do have, you're celebrating your time of learning, your time of growing, that knowledge that you gained because of something that happened in your life here. And then how would you like these, Spirit? Okay. So, all right. So there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to tell you the stories with them. So it doesn't really, I don't really read the reversals showing up in this deck, but I will for the clarifiers here. So there's something in the past that you've gained a lot from, and you're finally stepping back into your personal power here with the sacral chakra. Okay, so your gift here, your greatest strength is to know when you're giving your power away, Libra, and when somebody is taking it from you is what I am getting. And then we have the light card showing up here. So this is the sun. This is about enjoying life and sharing it with somebody or with yourself. This is you being able to stand on your own 2 feet, whether you're with someone or not, but it's about abundance, success. It's about public recognition and fame. So many of you could be in the spotlight. Many of you could be doing events at this time that you are in the sun, you're in warmer weather. But for many of you, it is you raising yourself up and putting your own self on a pedestal with the sacral chakra energy here. You definitely building yourself up first. Other people could be building you up as well during this time here, but you have the potential, not so much the potential, but the spiritual gift to touch a lot of lives. Your light shines, Libra, so bright that others can't help but be attracted to you. And you can see here that she's reaching for the light. She's reaching for that spiritual satisfaction. So you could be working on something very spiritually satisfying at this time, Libra, but your gift to the world and to yourself is shining that light so bright that others can't help but being attracted to it. We do have suffering in silence. So I feel for many of you, because you are very empathic, Libra, you may take on other people's stuff as well, and you may have a lot going on. As I said, the energy was very, very almost scattered. How do I want to, okay, almost the energy of not quite sure. It is an exciting energy, but it also is an energy of not quite knowing which direction to go, but trusting that the universe has your back. You can see here that the steps that she's taken to get to the top have been tumultuous. She does have this sword, though. She does have the 9 of Swords coming in, and she's standing her ground. She's setting that personal boundary. She's not putting up with any BS. She's come a long way, and I feel like that suffering in silence is coming to that end. You don't have to suffer. So your greatest strength is knowing when to take something, when to leave something here. Even if you don't feel like you do, Libra, there's definitely a lot of movement in that card as well. We have passion ignited. So for many of you, you are working on doing something that's passionately creative. It could be spiritual as well. But passion ignited is some sort of beginning with this Ace of Wands energy. It's a new passionate beginning. It's going all in something. It's feeling inspired. It's creative. It's a new sense of purpose, but it could be about sexual urges as well. I have to say it. But it is very very positive moving forward, I'm feeling. So again, a lot of spiritual gifts showing up here for you. I usually don't get this many. So they're telling me to put those aside and use these as messages. So I'm going to clarify again some of these spiritual gifts. Oh wow, we have the Ace of Wands again. Okay, so some sort of gift of yours is a creative, passionate endeavor, Libra. So if you have been looking at trying to grow your own business, being your own entrepreneur, or if this is even attracting relationships, you are the sign of relationships. You have a passion for something, you go for it, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, whether this is a business opportunity. You have that spiritual and Midas touch to attract, not so much spiritual, it could be, but it's more of a creative is the word I was thinking, a creative gift to tune into your intuition here. And that's why maybe I was picking up on spirituality as well, because you can see here in her third eye energy, she's manifesting something that she feels passionate about. So I feel like that's a huge gift for you. And we have that showing up here twice. So they really want me to focus and hone in on, that Ace of Wands energy, that new beginning in something that you're very passionate about. And Seven of Wands shows up here coming in. And this is you standing your ground, you going the distance, being your personal best, but living life on your own terms. It's nonconformity. I'm getting for many of you that you don't want to be in some sort of 9-to-5 job. You want your own hours. You want your own pay schedule. You want to be able to travel when you want. You want to be able to wake up when you want and do whatever it is that society doesn't possibly think that it's the norm. Coming in here is what I'm getting here. So you have that gift to be able to create based on your own gifts, because we are clarifying your spiritual gifts. You're able to use that talent that you have and really make things happen. We have the Chariot coming in quick. So something that you've been focusing your energy, time, passion, and attention into is taking off is what I'm getting. And that is the card of travel as well. And then we have the baby version of the Chariot, the Eight of Wands. So slow and steady results because it did show up in reverse here. And what I am getting from the Eight of Wands is you may feel like you're stuck in certain directions here, Libra, but don't get stuck too long, because I feel like there will be news that comes in that changes everything really quick at almost lightning speed for you. All right. So the next question is, what are the messages that Spirit has for you, Libra? So they'd like two, please. Okay. Wow. All right. We have memories of love. Okay. So Spirit is saying, Libra, expect to either hear from somebody from your past. This is the card of nostalgia. It's about sweet childhood memories or memories with somebody from the good old days, kind of yearning for that. It is the card of second chances as well. But it's somebody from the past possibly could be coming in that you are going to give some sort of second chance to, some sort of passion possibly igniting within a situation here. And it could be for many of you that don't have a past lover coming into the picture, or a past person. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a family member that you haven't seen for a while as well. For many of you, it could be doing something that you've wanted to do since childhood. Go back to what you wanted to be as a child. Maybe you wanted to be a doctor, teacher, writer. Maybe it was something outside the box. Maybe you wanted to be a performer and it's showing up in the form of, creating YouTube channels. Maybe it's showing up as being in that play you've always wanted to be in. So memories of love is just cherishing something that you hold, somebody holds the candle on here. This is, a lot of different memories kind of going back on and I don't want to say reliving, but focusing attention on something that you once put a lot of time, love, energy, and effort into. And with this, Spirit is saying, when you do that, there's going to be financial and material changes, whatever that looks like for you, Libra. So again, if it is some sort of a childhood dream or job that you wanted to get off the ground, there's going to be changes financially. And I feel that you're putting in the work and effort. And if you do something with love, there's going to be a great investment on this. And also, if it is a relationship that's coming in from somebody from the past, there's a lot of, you can see here that there's a ring. There's a couple of different rings. It looks like almost like a class ring. So it could be somebody that you went to school with or somebody you knew since that time. But there's also, another ring on the ring finger as well, showing up here for you. But it could be, moving in with somebody. It could be just rekindling that. It could be a friendship coming back. So Spirit wants to mention, something of the past showing up here regarding this full moon energy. And it could be some sort of solid commitment is what I'm hearing. Spirit, can you please clarify the memories of love, the Six of Cups? What is this past person or past memory that's coming up here for my beautiful Libras? What do they need to know about some sort of past situation showing up here? All right. Okay, thank you. So we have the Two of Wands showing up here, and the Two of Wands is all about waiting for results on something. It's also planning for your future, Libra. It's wanting to see some sort of progress, but it's also the travel card. It could be you relocating. Again, I was getting possible move with this card as well, but it could be you traveling to see somebody from the past or somebody traveling to see you as well, or maybe even taking a vacation with somebody that you once knew. But the Two of Wands comes in, and it's definitely, it can be sexual chemistry as well, but it can be the card of, is the grass greener on the other side? And what I always like to say, Libra, always, is the grass is greener wherever you water it. Okay, so sometimes people think, oh, there's the grass greener on the other side. Well, wherever you put that energy, attention, and focus into is where your grass is going to grow. And I feel like with the Page of Swords coming in here, there's some sort of news, something you're curious about, something that you are wanting to look into or research more into with this Page of Swords energy. But it's some sort of fresh information that comes in, learning something new about someone, questioning things, being curious about a situation, being thirsty for information, and being patient as well. But we do have the Ten of Wands showing up in reverse, and the Ten of Wands is freeing yourself up. It could be delegating, but it's releasing some heavy burdens that you had on you, but allowing somebody to come in and help you, Libra. Really not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and being able to delegate tasks to other people or ask for help. And I feel like you're going to be receiving help at this time. And so I feel like Spirit is telling you, when somebody comes in or there's some sort of past connection or past memories that come in, maybe somebody will be offering you some sort of financial help or asking for your hands. In marriage, it possibly could be something like that. Being open to receiving is the big message I'm getting here. And how have you grown during this new moon cycle? Let's take a look at how you've grown. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have the base chakra showing up here. There's been a whole new set of some sort of solid foundation showing up in your life. So something's gotten shaken up for you. Something's definitely rebuilding some sort of solid foundation from the ground up is what I'm getting. So this is how you've grown. I feel like not only were there possible fear-based emotions, maybe there were patterns, maybe there were habits, maybe there were people, but there's something that I want to say almost got destroyed, almost like a tower moment that came in and is rebuilding from the ground up. And it could have to do with this past situation. Whether this, again, is a career that you wanted to do at one point, you're finally getting it off the ground, or if it's a relationship of a second chance coming in and rebuilding from the ground up. Because we do have, you've grown material and spiritual prosperity as well. So not only are you growing, I'm really hearing spiritual advancement, ascending for many of you Libras, but the material aspect as well. Is there something that you're putting a lot of passion into at this time that is going to bring a lot of financial abundance, a lot of not only spiritual and emotional satisfaction, but financial abundance as well. So let's clarify the energy here. How have you grown during this moon cycle? How have you grown during this moon cycle, Libra? So I definitely feel like there's a whole new beginning coming in for you. Yeah, because you got some sort of offer. We have the King of Cups showing up here. The King of Cups energy is someone very loving, very supportive, emotionally intelligent, emotionally evolved. Somebody who's honest and coming in and making some sort of solid love offer. Whether this is, somebody in your love life, somebody from the past here, or if this is a new job offer, something that you really, really love. This could be your energy of self-love and getting something off the ground here with the King of Cups energy. But definitely a very loving energy coming in for you at this time. And lastly, what steps can you take, Libra, to continue growing? What steps can you take to continue growing? Okay. Well, there it is. There's that tower moment. There's that disruption here. So what I'm getting from this here, remember I was telling you with this base chakra, something coming crashing down to make way for new. Well, that's what this is, the tower, some sort of surprise. So I feel when surprises come in for you, Libra, I almost feel like this is an expected surprise, even though the tower shows up sometimes as an unexpected change. But it's a sudden revelation here that offers you freedom. I feel like if you can continuously grow, because we're clarifying steps that you can take to grow. Whenever situations come in that seem chaotic, Libra, you are the scale. So you have the potential and the growth to use your spiritual strength here. This is the 9 of Wands energy. And this is you having the determination, you having that final push to move forward, finish something that you started. This is the card of the Wounded Warrior as well. But this is telling me in this position, the action steps is regardless of the wounds that you've been through in the past, regardless of the trauma, Spirit is holding you up here. You have some sort of spiritual strength within you that can get through anything, Libra. And I'm definitely feeling with these two cards showing up together, I don't feel like there's some sort of huge disruption coming in. I feel because of the question asked here, the action steps, if and when times are very chaotic in our life, you can use your spiritual strength to get past any disruptions that show up on our path. And that's what I am feeling for you, Libra. That's how you can continue to grow, is to continue using the lessons, the wisdom, what you've gained in the past, and move forward through any times that are disrupting. Let's just clarify this energy here. Spirit, what is this? What other action steps can my beautiful Libra take to move forward on their journey? Action steps. Oh, you want these two? Okay. So we have the Emperor showing up again. So again, some sort of leader coming in, or somebody who wants to take some direct action with the Emperor. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling, if there's any disruption going on in your life, Libra, that comes up in the future, especially during that full moon energy, even into July. So I know we're doing full moon in June, but this is good through the full moon in July. If anything comes up between there with this Emperor energy, wow, we have a lot coming in. We have the King of Cups. We have the Emperor. So there's some sort of, authority, somebody who wants to move forward and take action in a situation here, somebody who wants to be logical. And then we have the Knight of Cups. We have a love offer coming in. And then we have the King of Swords here. King of Swords showing up in reverse. The King of Swords is somebody who is very blunt, very opinionated as well. He knows his stuff, but he wants truth. He wants honesty. And if he shows up in reverse, maybe that's not always the case here, is somebody showing up that maybe isn't honest. And I feel like a piece of you going forward is recognizing when somebody isn't being honest and truthful in a situation, because we do have the Two of Pentacles showing up here. The Two of Pentacles is all about trying to juggle obligations, you weighing up a decision, Libra, going into the future. And I feel like the reason why they have so many cards here is because it could have to do with some sort of chaos that comes into the future, some sort of disruption, but you're spiritually prepared for it. You're spiritually prepared because you can recognize when somebody isn't being honest and truthful in a situation, and when somebody is, not, you feel that energy is what I'm getting. We do have the Lovers showing up in reverse here, so possibly some sort of separation. We did have the Solitude as well coming in here, and it could be, take it as it resonates. It could be a separation from a job. It could be a separation from a person, but the Lovers is typically a choice. So the choice card shows up here in your future, and use your spiritual strength to get through any sort of choice. With this Lovers card, it's about a life-changing decision. It is you wanting to find the perfect match, you wanting to feel content, not so much content. You want more than contentment here, Libra. And this is, you want mutual feelings or a soul contract here, but it's also could be twin flame energy as well. But it's making sure when you feel disconnected that you're speaking your truth in a situation here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. We have some sort of passionate. So not only do we have the Knight of Cups coming in here, which is very interesting, we have a lot of different energy showing up here in the future. So make sure you do tune into the July reads as well, because I feel like the energy I'm getting is more for July for this, moving forward as we're clarifying the steps to continue growing. But the Knight of Wands is some sort of passionate new beginning, a new offer. So again, going into the future, which I don't want to give way too much, as you all have a reading coming in for July. But the Emperor, definitely somebody who thinks logically, thinks with their head instead of their heart. Going into the future here, using that spiritual strength in a situation, even when you do get a love offer, because one's coming in for you, some sort of love offer is being presented, but be logical. Set healthy boundaries here and recognize when somebody is not being honest with you. And Two of Pentacles, choices, juggling a lot of different things at this time, and recognizing when you're feeling a little bit off in some sort of situation and taking care of it. Using that intuition, that spiritual strength here, Libra, with the Lovers in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands, a new passionate beginning here, or some sort of offer of a passionate beginning. Very sexual chemistry as well with this card. So take it as it resonates here for you. And lastly, let's get some action steps, Libra. What are some action steps, again, that you can take, actual physical steps to continue on your growth, on your journey, on your path here? So what? Okay, thank you. One moment, let me just grab that. Okay. You are not the only sign that has had this card come up. It's throat chakra. It says the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So whatever that looks like for you, Libra, you're definitely opening up to this heart, throat chakra energy. You're speaking your truth, and especially with this King of Swords energy showing up, you're recognizing the truth as well of a situation or a person or an energy or whatever the truth comes up in your life, whatever that looks like for you. You're able to recognize, you're able to open up to it, and you're able to speak your truth lovingly as well. And again, we have Archangel Raphael. So again, for the second card here, Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, is with you, supporting your healing work. Supporting your healing work. So if many of you are healers, or if you're just trying to heal from any situations of the past here and you're trying to move forward, the angels are with you at this time, Libra. So I'm really loving this reading. You have a lot going on, a lot of changes, but you have the spiritual strength. You have what it takes to overcome any disruption, any challenges in your environment here, especially after a time of solitude, some deep soul searching. The fact that the Emperor does show up twice for you is somebody coming in that wants to take authority in a positive way for you, Libra. Somebody wants to come in and this could be a person, this could be a boss, this could be a leader, it could be somebody who just has a lot of energy coming towards you logically as well. But I feel like there is different love offers coming in for you here. We have the King of Cups. You know, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the past person or past situation or even childhood memories coming in. So again, you do have a lot going on during this cycle, but trust in your intuition, Libra. And when things are feeling off balance, you of all signs recognize it the most, and just live your truth is what I am hearing here. I'm also getting a name, Michaela. So if your name's Michaela, maybe this is a friend or a relative of yours, just pay attention to lovingly speak your truth is what I'm hearing. It's not going to resonate with everyone here, but hopefully you take what you need and leave the rest for the other Libras. And check out your other chart placements as well. If this does resonate, Libra, please hit that like, subscribe, share, comment button, whatever you feel compelled to do. And I certainly look forward to tuning into your energy next time. Lots of love.